Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person, and I do have a members-only channel with a lot of perks for members, including weekly live workshops with a different manifesting topic each week, weekly live group coaching, monthly challenges for a chance to win a free one-on-one coaching session with me, a lot of exclusive content, and a lot more. So if you guys are interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website or to the membership channel. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the one surefire way that is going to attract your specific person into your life or back into your life, or whatever the situation might be, whatever the experience might be that you are manifesting with them. And as you may have guessed it, at least those of you who have been watching my channel for a while, it all starts within. So I want to analyze this a little more. I want to go a little deeper today. I want to illustrate it for you guys so that it is very, very clear. So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So I know a lot of you, if not most of you who are watching this channel, are manifesting a specific person. And I know for a lot of you, this journey can be a challenge. I know there can be a lot of back and forths. I know there can be a lot of resistance. I know there can be a lot of confusion and even a lot of frustration. How do I go about it? What do I do? Do I have a routine? What is the ideal state to be in? How do I get into that ideal state? And so on and so forth. So today I wanted to make this video to try and make things a little clearer and a little simpler, because at the end of the day, you guys, what manifests your SP, your specific person, and by the way, what manifests all of your desires, is your own state of fulfillment emanating from within. This is what you are projecting out into the world. That is what you're projecting onto your specific person. And so this is what your specific person, in turn, is going to reflect back to you. And the reason is simple. It goes back to the fundamentals of the law of assumption. Remember, the law does not give you what you want, it gives you who you are within. If it is fulfillment that you are seeking through this relationship with your specific person, through this connection, through their love, through your interaction with them, and so on, what you are learning to do as a conscious manifestor is reverse the process, use the law of reversibility, and learn to fulfill yourself from within first in order to have the experience in the 3D, to create this experience, to bring it over to this 3D material world, live it and enjoy it with your senses. But the stepping stone to that is always within. It always originates within, and it's always how you achieve your inner fulfillment. To put it in simpler terms, by learning to fulfill yourself from within when it comes to your specific person, essentially you are learning, you're teaching yourself not to need the 3D validation, not to be looking at the 3D for validation, but rather to rely on yourself, to validate yourself, to validate your feelings, to feel that fulfillment, feel that contentment. And once that happens, it opens up all the paths for your specific person to also come into your life and confirm that fulfillment to you. And we've talked about it in many videos, many times, about how you attain that fulfillment, how you work on that inner fulfillment, that inner contentment, that feeling of the wish fulfilled, as we say in the manifesting community, or the end state. And how you get there is your own individual journey. You can use techniques, you can use methods, you can use tools, you can use any number of modalities as well that are available out there. But ultimately, what you're getting at is fulfilling your own self. Learning to fill your own cup, not in the sense that you no longer want your SP, because that's often a point of confusion for people, but in the sense that you no longer rely on the 3D to give you fulfillment and validation. You are able to go within, you learn to be able to go within, you train yourself to be able to go within, to give yourself that validation, give yourself that confirmation, give yourself that reassurance, and that fulfillment and that contentment that comes from that from not relying on the 3D to basically make you happy. And so in the process, you learn not to need your SP in the 3D to act a certain way, to say certain things, to validate you or confirm you in certain ways. You are instead going deep into yourself, and you are granting yourself your own desire. You are accepting it as yours. You are accepting it as true. You're accepting it as done. And once you attain that feeling of fulfillment, inner fulfillment, I don't need the 3D to validate me. I don't need the 3D to fulfill me. The magical thing happens that the 3D starts confirming that, and your SP in the 3D starts conforming to a version of themselves that actually gives you that fulfillment and is seeking to give you that fulfillment. Very simply because this is what you're projecting onto them now. You're no longer relying on them and your 3D version for validation. And as such, you're not subconsciously communicating the message that I need you to validate me. I am lacking you. I don't have you. I cannot have you. I don't know how it's possible for me to have you. And you're instead shifting into the state of I have you, or I know I'm going to have you. I expect to have you. I am giving myself, granting myself the fulfillment from that experience, the fulfillment I'm expecting from that experience. I am helping myself feel better about the situation. I am helping myself see the situation in a different light, see all the possibilities and all the potentials that are opening up about this situation, as opposed to being stuck on circumstances, on the old story, what my SP said, what they did as their old version, and relying on that old obsolete version to give me my fulfillment. And I am now instead shifting to the version of myself who is fulfilled, who knows that they have this fulfillment or that they can have this fulfillment. You are going to feel it in your body, you guys. You are going to feel calmer. You are going to feel more reassured. You are going to feel more secure, more safe, more confident. You are going to have that deeper inner knowing that I often talk about. And that is the manifestation through your feelings of that feeling, that state of fulfillment, inner contentment. I don't need the 3D to validate me. I'm not seeking fulfillment in the outside. I am giving that fulfillment to myself. And because the outside always follows who I am within, the outside, including your SP, is now going to follow. And they're going to show up and seek to fulfill you in ways that you probably didn't even imagine. So do yourself that favor, grant yourself your desire, fulfill yourself from within, stop looking at the 3D for validation, stop needing the 3D for validation. Instead, turn within, give yourself that inner experience, and your specific person in the 3D is going to follow, is going to mirror that. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.